So, this is our app, Honest Nutrition, the truth about what is in your food. So, for our elevator pitch, we pretty much kind of just thought to ourselves how we can help people as far as how can we help people that other apps haven't done before. And like as far as what can we do that other apps haven't done. So, really just trying to help people who want to eat healthier in the sense. And so, here for our first matrix, so as far as the recommendations aspect of our app, so it's not like completely like our full thing for our app, but it's definitely a bigger part of our app than other apps consider their recommendations. Like for our recommendations, we have other options where it'll give you alternatives after you scan something that isn't necessarily the healthiest thing for you, or it'll give you an alternative for, say, it'll give you food recipes. If you, like, you can make your homemade chips, and these would be healthier for you to make. And then for our second matrix here, a big part of our app is basically our scanning feature. And another amazing thing about this is that you can also take pictures with our app. So not only you can scan the back of like a chip bag or barcodes at the store, but when you go out to a restaurant or something like that, there's not necessarily a barcode that you can scan. So you can actually take a picture of your food, and the app will basically give you what ingredients are in that food just by taking a picture of it, which is something that a lot of other apps don't have. And then, thirdly, for our next matrix here, so bottom line here, the aspects of our app are completely free. You don't need to pay extra for a specific feature. Everything comes free with our app. So, like especially like in a lot of other apps here, like Honest Nutrition, or I mean Noom, Yuka, and MyPlate have features that you need to pay for, whereas Honest Nutrition, everything is completely free for the user to use. And then for our next matrix here, so a big thing is for searching ingredients on the app. So whenever you take a picture of, or a picture or scan the back of your item or whatever, say there's maybe like 30 different ingredients in this food, and you specifically don't want to eat peanut butter, or maybe you don't want sugar in this, you can simply type in sugar or peanut butter or something like that, and it will pop up anything that's remotely related to sugar or peanut butter will pop up in the app. So it just makes it a lot easier for the user instead of having to go through and read 30 ingredients, because no one's going to do that, especially when they're just grocery shopping. Okay, and then for our personas here, so we basically created personas for people that are maybe even younger and genuinely just want to eat healthier and feel better. And then we have Ron over here, who is an older person, probably like in his, he's 46, and he genuinely wants to eat better, feel better, but he also wants to have longevity for himself. So that can also be another thing that people can get out through this type of app. And so here with our flow chart, so really we wanted this app to be very simple, easy to use. We really wanted to have a simple layout so that it's not complicated for the user to basically use this app. So very simple, easy to use. Everything's kind of right in front of you. You have your main menu, and then you have your different features here that you can click on and go to, and then you can go back. So bottom line, wanted this to be very simple to use, very user friendly, etc. Okay, so now we have our initial icon designs. So we went through multiple different design elements. We tried different styles. We even experienced with the typeface, and that was really what a lot of people liked, was how we kind of manipulated the shape of the typeface. But after our first one, no one, we were told that it would be better to experiment more with like different types of foods. So at the end, we kind of decided to go with this one right here as our end result, for like our drawing stages. And then later on in our digital icons, it was pretty much good to use the typeface as our initial icon design, but kind of making it more into a shape of an apple was kind of our vision for it. And so we tried using different color palettes in order to make these designs, and we ended up having this final icon design that we have as our app icon. Okay, so now we are onto our wireframes. So we pretty much took feedback from what everybody else was talking about. We looked at many inspiration pictures, and this is pretty much kind of what we came up with. And then as far as our colored wired frames, we wanted a very simple and minimalist color palette to really, we just felt like that really suited what our app really is and what our app is really trying to say. And then we have our final layouts. So for our final layouts, so we have our scanning feature. We decided to put a home button to make it less complicated, so that you have your home button that takes you back to your main menu, and etc. So another thing is that we wanted to have a color to specifically tell everybody, or to tell the user, what you can click on. And we thought that this blue color was really nice, and it went well with our color palette that we were using. And so it went really nicely with the app. So we decided to implement that into our final layout designs. And if you can see here, for this other layout design, we also implemented circles around each one to let other people know that, okay, yes, you click on this, you click on that, you click on that. And so for our food history icon right here, or layout right here, we didn't want it to be too congested, but we wanted it to be have enough information, enough for the user to specifically use this type of app. And then we have this with our Lay's chips. I know we struggled with boxing things in, so we really tried not to box things in and kind of just let things loose, and really just tried to make it very simple and easy to use. And then we even played around with color swatches. So as you can see here, we have fat, protein, carbs, and sugar. If someone said that was a really good idea to do, and so we kind of just went with it. And then same thing with our typography. We really wanted everything to look conjoined and pretty much all together as a full layout of this app. And we just really wanted this to look very cohesive and all put together. And if you look back here at our the first final layout that we have right here, so we have our daily intake right here, and so we wanted the users to visually see what they are eating, so how much sugar they are consuming and how much carbs, protein, fat, etc. And this is a clear visual representation to basically help the user understand how much fat, or what are they specifically eating. And then, so finally, this was our app, Honest Nutrition, and this was the truth about what is in your food. So if you would like to check out our prototype, please click the link at the bottom. Thank you.